Listen, social media, YouTube, internet, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twit, whatever you want to call it. Listen, before you go to war with someone, don't let the keyboard and hiding behind that keyboard make you think that you're probably never, ever is going to come in contact with the person you're attacking. You know, I warned a young man some time ago, and it's not important who his name was. I just sent him a private message. And he was saying a lot of negative things about the Nation of Islam and Minister Louis Farrakhan. And I said, young man, let me help you out here. You don't have any of your peers that's going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. And it's the same thing I started this video off with. Listen, before you go to war with someone or you choose to pick a battle with someone, you better make sure that you've got enough soldiers on your side to fight. And I'm not talking about friends on Facebook either. I'm talking about people who ride with you. The Nation of Islam has an army, brother, and they don't play no games. And all I'm going to do is tell you, you look at the history of the Nation of Islam. Brother, you don't want to fool around with that, especially if you don't have any warriors yourself. I mean, even nations, they are very considerate about who they're going to go to war with. You know, even the scriptures teach you that, you know, if you're going to sit up here and think you're going to make war with someone, you need to first sit down and consider if you have the resources. You sit down and consider if you have enough force to be able to have this war. And if you don't have enough force to have this war, then you need to look for conditions of peace. But in this case, this young person couldn't look for conditions of peace. You know what he did? He said he just jumped in, all in, foot in. From what I could ascertain, the Nation of Islam, NOI, Farrakhan, Minister Louis Farrakhan, ain't did nothing to him. But to go out and say the type of disparaging comments that he said to him, man, you better be careful. And many of you better be careful, because in case you haven't noticed, there's a trend of people talking crap on social media. And then whoever they talk crap about, or one day you're going to run across that person. And I hope that you have the same manhood, the intestinal fortitude, the testosterone, or the testicular fortitude to be able to be tough and to talk all that smack when you meet that person in person, because a real man, he gonna check you, and he gonna check you hard. Now, I'm just trying to give wisdom. Don't sit up there and think that being a keyboard ninja or a video ninja that you're in a safe place. Chickens always come home to roost. Always do. If you notice, Pastor Dowell, I don't never get out here attacking individual people or persons. The only time I ever go on the offense is when someone has taken it up on themselves to attack me. And that's where it should be. In other words, I'm defending. But I ain't all about this trading wars or trading words behind a keyboard or a social media platform. You got something you need to say to me, you need to come right here and say it. And that's the way men deal. I'm talking about men. I'm not talking about these effeminate people that love hide behind voice overtures, hiding behind alias names. You don't even know who they are and stuff. You see them. It's crazy. I mean, cowardness today is all but a dang epidemic. It's any wonder if we even have an army in the United States of America or any type of military forces. It really truly is. Because social media is giving some people some platform that, man, these people think that they're Superman. Y'all pay attention to what Pastor Dowell is saying. Because I'm telling you, there's a couple of people that you probably don't want to run across, especially if you went on the attack and decided to attack these people. I don't think that it's wise going out there picking fights with folks and thinking that you have the safety of the internet or keyboard, because folks are hunting people down. especially if they just happen to be in that area. They're hunting folks down today, and if you don't, man, you don't see how many people out here that are just getting snuffed out, axed out over nothing. And I do mean over nothing today. People losing their lives over nothing. I mean, just losing it literally over nothing. I mean, people take guns, they go off into businesses, newspaper places, and just start shooting up folk. And somebody couldn't even, they probably didn't have nothing to do with them whatsoever at all. You got people out here, they get pissed off at a job. The people on the job ain't done nothing to them as far as we know, unless they was in being fun, being instrumental in making fun of them or something like that. But folks, I told you, when they don't have nothing to lose, they lose it. In other words, you be careful who you slander, who you defame, who you speak evil against. I mean, be careful. That's just my own fair warning to everybody out here on YouTube, and I think it's a pretty rational warning myself. I really truly do, because after all, this world, I'm telling you, it's gone crazy, literally crazy. Anyway, consider what I say. I hope that I've given somebody or someone some type of understanding. Shalom.